Hello everyone and welcome back to the Blackford Book Club and another volume of my essential film reviews collection, and for a film I truly adore. God will forgive them. He'll forgive them and allow them into heaven. I can't live with that. Richard, Paddy Considine. As a soldier returning to his hometown, this is Considine in a thunderous performance. Minimal dialogue, but it's every gesture, every look, every aggressive stance that elevate this performance to true greatness. Fiercely protective of his brother Anthony, his loyalty and undying love shines through in their dual scenes and shows the human Richard, the loving, caring nature and sweet smiles we reserve only for those we truly love. Living in a disused farm building and without transport, the brothers walk everywhere, and Richard, the dominant of the two, is always seemingly 2 steps ahead. Leading from the front, as per his army training, but always his younger brother's guide, mentor, and his shining light for life. Always in control, methodical and professional, yet when challenged is a frightening powerhouse of force, brutal aggression and vengeance. From bouncing on his toes like a boxer before a big fight, to an unremitting, aggressive stare that lingers and never relents. It's a stunning performance from Considine. Anthony, Toby Kebbell. His mental challenges are never fully disclosed or indeed discussed, but from personal experience I have no hesitation in saying that this is one of the most nuanced portrayals of autism as I've ever seen. Toby Kebbell produces a performance of sublime subtlety at times, and always heartbreaking. The shared scenes with his older brother are a true joy, with smiles aplenty and dark, subtle hints of humour too. But it's his matter-of-fact dialogue with his brother which steals the performance, his "I don't want to go, Richard" response to his brother's impending trip to town, which impresses, a heartbreaking joy of a performance. Sonny, Gary Stretch. A stellar performance from former boxer Stretch. His first appearance, smoking a joint and playing cards, sets the scene for his performance of seeming control over his illegal enterprises and of his small but tight crew of loyal friends. Forever exerting control over the crew and similar to Richard as he leads from the front. His reactions to the deaths of his friends is so key, of his utter desolation at his loss. The silent prayer, or maybe a fix of concentration, as the crew prepare to enter the farm, is brilliantly portrayed. A standout performance. Herbie, Stuart Wolfenden. The smallest of the main performances, yet equally the most crucial, and the film's true blackest of comedic moments. A drug dealer whose wide boy style quickly unravels wrapped in paranoia and fear of the consequences of his actions. His joint scenes, pun intended, with crew members Tough, Paul Sado, and Soz, Neil Bell, are hilarious and tragic in equal measure. The joint scenes with Richard both crucial and frightening to the core. A brilliant, yet mainly unrecognised performance. With intense and extreme violence at times, constant drug taking and language a sailor would be sure proud of, this unsettling film is not for everyone. That said, it's one of the greatest films I've ever seen, a film that seeps into your consciousness and challenges your perceptions on so many levels. The film has an intensity that never relents, and is always engaging and very darkly funny at times, throughout an astonishing 90-minute running time. Written by director Meadows and Paddy Considine, with additional material from Paul Fraser, and shot in just 3 weeks with a stellar cast of great British actors and friends of the cast. I love this film on a deeply personal level, and I hope I've done this review a semblance of justice. The above appraisal is perhaps 5 to 10% total of the film as a spoiler-free taster as possible. The film is essential viewing. It's simply Astonishing. A grand ending for you. To Dead Man's Shoes, directed by Meadows, and a film I utterly adore. Peace, everyone, and solidarity. Please be careful out there, everyone. I hope the world is spinning in your direction, in your corner of the world. Peace.